All right, welcome back to Bayou Time. Time for a couple more phone calls, 879-1231 if you'd like to get involved. Hello, welcome, and thank you for holding.
Yeah, Jason, I want to talk about the 4-cent tax on the cigarettes.
Okay. Just to remind everyone, the override of the governor's veto failed today, so it will not be extended. And as of June of 2012, that 4 cents tax will expire. Go ahead with your comments.
Yeah, well, basically, how are they going to replace that money? I get reports from 12 million to 48 million. How are they going to replace that money?
I can't answer that question. I'm not privy to that information, or at least I don't have it readily available. I'm not sure. Do you know, or is that a concern of yours?
Oh, that's a concern of mine. The other concern is, to me, it's are you for cancer or against cancer? That's what it comes down to. How can these people that vote on this, cigarettes? We all know that it causes cancer, and it's a health issue to me. And the 4 cents to somebody that smokes, that's nothing. You see cigarettes all over the ground, it causes forest fires. It's a big hazard issue.
Well, but are you saying if somebody voted against renewing the sale tax that they are then for cancer?
It sounds to me if you raise the prices up, the state is gonna make money. Louisiana is one of the lowest states with their cigarette tax. I thought.
I understand that, but you mentioned something that's an issue of whether you're for cancer or against cancer, and I didn't understand how somebody's vote on this issue would determine if somebody was for or against cancer.
Well, what I'm saying is cigarettes, you smoke enough of them, you're going to get cancer.
No question about it. I would agree with you. But how does somebody voting to increase a tax on it or to not increase a tax determine whether or not they are for or against cancer?
Well, because in the long run, the people are going to have to pay for the smoking health benefits somewhere down the road. Okay.
All right.
And that's what I'm saying. And I thought the people that represent us should, they should think about that. It seems like cigarettes, it's an easy solution to make money.
What I would like to know is, since the implementation of the 4 cent sales tax in addition to the other tax, okay, once it was increased per pack of cigarettes, I'd like to know if there was an increase in sales, a decrease in sales, or if they stayed the same. Because I don't know the answer to that, but that'd be interesting to know, because I don't know if raising the taxes on cigarettes is going to make people quit smoking. I don't know. I'm not a smoker. I'm not addicted to cigarettes, so I can't answer that question. Maybe somebody who is a smoker, who likes to smoke, who chooses to, which is their right to do under the law, if they choose to do it, maybe they can answer that question for me, whether or not this would have made a difference one way or another.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. Thanks for the question and for the call. All right. Let's take another caller. Hello. Welcome to Bayou Time.
Hello. I'd like to make a comment on the guy that called earlier about the Mexicans taking all the work.
Yeah, go ahead.
You can't blame the people if they want to work.
Right.
You got to blame the companies that hired them. You have a couple of guys that say they didn't get hired, but they hired a Mexican. Well, the laws need to change and maybe put $1 million for an immigrant if they catch an illegal on their property. Then they might think twice about maybe hiring I hate to say just Mexican because it's more than, there's Hispanics. Let's just say Hispanics.
Right, I agree with you.
I don't want to just use the term Mexican because, there's people from Honduras, El Salvador, don't single them out. It's the large corporations that's hiring them.
Okay.
They're the ones that need to be addressed. and fine. Obviously, there's no penalties if they could catch them. Maybe it's not a fine for them. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
So I think what you're saying is the only way you could solve this issue is to raise the penalties on the companies.
Oh, yeah.
To sort of make it a deterrent.
If the president said it don't have to be Obama, it could be anybody.
Mm-hmm.
He said if they catch an illegal immigrant working for a company, if they catch them, they're going to pay $1 million a head.
Okay.
You think they're going to hire them? No, of course not. But at the same time, the large corporations run this country, so they do what they want. You know, it's capitalism. No matter how we look at it, the large companies, either you go do what they say or they go outsource. They leave. So either way to cut those, the American people are getting messed up.
All right.
I just thought I should say that.
All right. You raised some interesting points. Thank you for calling.
All righty.
Okay. Appreciate the call there. Do need to make one more announcement before we take a break and bring on our guests. Again, we mentioned on Tuesday night, and I believe Martin may have mentioned last night, I want to pull out the little Gator here. The great Gator race will be in Family Festival will be this Saturday, June 18th at the Courthouse Square in Terrebonne Parish in Houma. It's to benefit the Lafourche and Terrebonne Parish communities. For $10, you can go to the festival. You can buy one of these Gators, and they'll number the Gators. And at 1 p.m. on Saturday, June the 18th, they will release these wooden Gators into the Bayou, and then they'll scoop them all up afterwards. And whatever Gator crosses the finish line first wins prizes on all. I think there are 24 prizes. So there's going to be a chance to win a cruise for 2, and there'll be other prizes. All the money goes back into the Terrebonne and Lafourche Parish communities. All proceeds go toward the Project Learn La Terre and Friends of the Bayou community outreach programs. So in addition to cheering on the Gator at the Bayou Walk at 1 p.m., so it's going to be at the new Bayou Walk right there, you can eat, drink, dance all day. There will be live bands on stage and a full schedule of events at the iCare Kids Corner. So they will have, again, this is the Great Gator Race Family Festival. It's presented by Friends of the Bayou, and also who's going to be there featuring, we'll have Trapper Joe and Trigger Tommy of Swamp People from the History Channel Swamp People, and also R.J. and J. Paul Molinari from actually Terrebonne Parish, who are also stars on the History Channel Swamp People show. So they'll be out there as well. So if you want to go, that's June 18th from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. at the Courthouse Square. And again, if you buy one of these Gators for $10, they'll number it for you, and it'll participate in the race, and you may win a prize. So with that, we'll take a short break. When we come back, we will have a few guests on the segment tonight coming on to talk about Lafourche Mayor's Committee on Disability Issues, the 4th Annual Trivia Night. That's coming up next from the break right here on Bayou Time.